Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
The Noles line it up with first and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. First and goal, handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And What they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They're going to run it. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to...
And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Knowles are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Butler. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And that will pick up a first down. He'll spot it at 38.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. Well spotted at the 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 14, Georgia 0.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The sure hands. It's Mickelson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nice grab. It's Mickelson. And they've got him at the 4. Big gain in that catch and run.
Well, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Nick, the extra point cut the lead to 14-7. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Fisher. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, a reverse. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
1st and 10 play coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. Past the 20. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense that come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Handoff from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Second and goal for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's Butler. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up
linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia, 14.
And the Noles will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
It's a short completion to the tight end. Stiff arms the man. Big stiff arm, and he breaks free. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Will he score here? Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The Bulldogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll take the lead in the second half. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Escapes the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Jackrabbit. Ready.
The big fullback's got it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
2-9 Philly.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Pound 55 weak. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Using his legs, it's Butler. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41. No huddle now for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is good.
Georgia, 35.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Second down.
Second down play coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia, 35. Florida State, 28.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff running right. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Oh, and nothing. Oh, it is a fumble. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Georgia now operating in the red zone.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Tight end makes the grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up to the 31.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Hands off to the fullback. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete.
Complete to the line.
Play, but nobody open.
Second down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Seminoles. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now the important point after attempt.
For the extra point.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
Georgia.
Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the Hams team able to recover the football. the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this is...